If you want to make a decent looking video or take a decent looking photograph, lighting is key. Not only will it highlight the areas and the things that you want to highlight and highlight them correctly, but it can also make you or the subject that you're shooting look better. There's all kinds of options when it comes to lighting and how many lights that you're going to have coming at you from different angles and what kind of look that you're going for. But when it comes to making video, my favorite lighting that I'm using right now and probably will use for a long time, and if it's not this one, it's probably going to be a different version, is a lighting that uses a softbox. The lighting that I'm using right now, for example, is a Godox SL 60 watt. And I've got a pretty decent size softbox with a grid that just helps spread the light out. Anytime that you can do that, it's going to make it softer. Now, if you can use natural light, that's one of the best lights that you can use. The problem with natural light is you don't have a whole lot of control over it. Even if you're standing near a window that's giving you pretty good consistent lighting coming in, as soon as a cloud passes by, or if you started filming at one time of the day versus a different time of the day, the sun changes positions, all of those things are going to impact your lighting and the consistency of the video or the photograph that you're working on. This light has 60 watts of power. You can control the lighting wirelessly with 6 group controls and with up to 16 different channels. It has a cooling fan on it, which can give you a little bit of noise. It's not nearly as loud as a lot of lighting that I've used, but you can catch a little bit of a hum if your mic and your lighting are close enough. But if you use any type of editing software for your audio, it's really easy to get out. But that fan is necessary because it dissipates the heat and the light will last for longer. It has an LCD display panel and a Bowens mount, which I'm going to come back to in just a minute. That can be one of the negatives or downsides in my opinion, especially with the way that I have the softbox mounted. Now, this light does not come with a tripod and it does not come with a softbox. So those are things that you either have to get separately or you can actually sometimes find them as a package deal. What comes in the standard package and what came in mine was the video light itself, a lamp cover, a power cord, and a standard reflector. But that's what you're going to get with most lights, unless, again, you get some type of package deal, which there are actually a lot of those on Amazon. But I've used this light for not just indoor, but I've used it outdoor too because it is that bright. Now, you have to get a little bit closer when you're outdoors, especially if there's sunlight out there. But it works really well and it's really bright. And if you have a diffuser filter of some sort, like I do with this softbox, it's a great light. The only downfall, basically with the Bowens mount, this is how you mount at least this particular softbox. There's probably other ones out there that may work a little bit differently, but the way that this one is mounted, you basically just pull the edges up over the Bowens mount, which actually causes the softbox to droop a little bit. That can be a little bit of a pain, and it also, I've had it slip off before. But that's really the only thing that I would say is something that I don't like about it. But everything else, I like. I like it better than my panel lights. I've had many different ring lights that are really high strength and put out soft light. Heck, I've even got these lights here as well that I will use from time to time, but I don't usually use these to light a subject as much as I use them to create effects in the background, like if I want to add color or if I want to light up a green screen or something like that, just to create a little bit more light. But when you're serious about making good videos, you need good lighting. And for, I want to say it was $140 on Amazon, and I will include a link. It's a great light and worth the investment.